And today I'm going to be making these molasses cookies. Look how pretty that is for the Christmas time. I guess we're ready to make these, so let's get to it. Is add 3/4 cups of sugar. And a 1/2 cup of lard. So I have this on 2, and we're just stirring up the lard and the sugar. Now I'm going to add 2 eggs. 1 egg. 2 eggs. And 1 cup of cooking molasses. Mix that in. And 1 cup of whipping cream. Here I have 1 tablespoon of water, and to that I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. And 1/2 of baking soda, and just kind of mix that up. And then throw it into your mix here. Turn on your machine again. So I have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of ginger, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Put that in your mix, your wet ingredients. I want 4 teaspoons of baking powder in the flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm just going to mix the baking powder in with the flour, and this is 4.5 cups of flour right here. Is gradually add it to the wet ingredients. These molasses cookies are going to be great. I'm just going to shut that off, and I'm just going to scrape it. You don't want to overwork it now because we've got the flour in there, right? I'm going to put 2 portions of this in some saran wrap, and then we're going to freeze it, and we're going to put it into a log. You'll see. So we're going to just grab a nice big portion here. Might have to use your hands just a bit. Oh, this dough is just nice. Look at that, eh? It's not dry, because you don't want a dry dough. This would be nice for 1 log. Next time you could I'm going to make 2 of these. But what you could do, you could, when they're frozen, you could cut it and just put them on a cookie sheet and put them in the oven for 8 minutes only, and not too thick. I'll show you how the thickness after this. Now we'll get rid of this. Scoop everything out of there. Don't want to leave any of these cookies behind. Okay, now we're going to roll this out. Just flatten it out just a tad. Make sure it's on both sides because it is a little sticky right now. There. Now we'll roll this out right now. You don't want it thick, but you don't want it thick because it's going to rise too, so remember that. You need enough flour on the table. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this into the oven for 8 minutes and 8 minutes only at 350 Fahrenheit. I'm going to put them onto this rack so they could cool off. Okay, now the cookies are cooked. Now we're just waiting for them to cool, and then we're going to ice them up. So a half a cup of butter. Okay. Then I'm going to use a cup of icing sugar. So this is a half a cup. I'll just do this twice. Whoa. That makes about a splash of vanilla. A teaspoon of vanilla. Now let's just mix this all up and make sure your butter is nice and soft. A tablespoon of milk. See how that looks? I'm going to divide this into 3. Look at that. No, it's not much, but for the cookies that I have out right now, it's perfect. There. That's all you need. Okay, one of these. I'm going to put red in here. And let's just stir this out and don't get that anywhere. Oh yeah, look how nice and red this is. Okay, here's one butter icing, and then put a red food coloring in that. And now we're going to put green food coloring in this one. Different spoons for each one. Okay, and then this one, we are just going to leave white. Because that's going to... So now I got coconut. Let's put a nice, harsh, nice good portion of that on there. So these cookies, look how nice they are, right? Beautiful cookies. We'll put the butter icing on the green one on here. These are all nice and cooled. Put them right into the coconut. You see? Oh, look at that. Isn't that just a beauty? And we'll do one red. Look at that. Like really. Put your butter icing on there. Put it in the coconut. If you don't like coconut, don't use coconut. We have, just show you this. We have just your plain, your regular butter icing with coconut, and this is the snow one. Isn't that pretty? Look how gorgeous that is, eh? Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of these.